All right, we are back here for race number 2 with the Dirt Slingers here on the Monday Night Thunder Series, presented by Tim Sims. Looks like we got about 29 cars, I believe. Drivers meeting going on right now. Tim, are you in the hospital still, Tim, or are you at home recovering? You're at home? Hospital. Oh, all right. How long are you going to be there? A couple days? Got to get rehab? Looks like race control is waiting for one more driver to get logged in, and once he does that, we will get ready for qualifying. That's going to take us to tonight's national anthem. 2 days. Oh, well, hopefully it's a quick recovery. Just keep doing the physical therapy. That's what I've never had it done, but I know a lot of people that have. And the therapy, I know you want to stop and keep icing it. Hopefully they gave you that contraption that has the ice that's in like a container, and it has a cord that goes up and like filters water through the brace in your knee. It's pretty awesome, actually. But quick recovery for you, and hopefully we see you back here on the racetrack. All right, waiting for race control. All right, we're going to get ready to advance and send it to tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back. Qualifying going on. Kevin Hanley, current fast qualifier, 13.752. Richie Preston, John LaPresto, Cole Newhoffen, and Cameron Merriman, the top 5. Looks like we got, I think, close to 30 cars taking time. Alex Staudiger on the racetrack right now, completing lap number 1. No? Oh, he's going to go to 4th quick. 13.762 for Alex Staudiger. Completing lap number 2. Going to stay in 4th. Brian Dorge on the racetrack. Going to time in 29th. Going to complete his final lap here off turn number 4. So he's going to stay in 29th. 14.216. Looks like he's the final car. 30 cars. All right, we're going to have 4 heat races lined up, getting ready to go. Well, it looks like we got 5. All right, 5 heat races. Heat 1. Heat 1, waiting for 2 more to grid. Waiting for Cameron Merriman to grid. Race number 1 winner. All right, starting on the pole. Here for heat race number 1 in the Albany, in the Cadillac. Number 110 from Albany, New York, that is Kevin Hanley. Starting in the 2nd spot from Dayton, Ohio. In the 314 will be Cameron Merriman. Starting in the 3rd spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports machine, that is Trevor Royer. Starting 4th in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Sims Ultimate Dirt TV 19 design number 80 from Plymouth, Wisconsin, that is Josh Stanky. Starting 5th in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Ultimate Dirt TV, number 54 from Ellington, Florida, that is John Batista. And starting in 6th in the 24, that is Ryan Martin. 6 cars going 8 laps. Going 8 laps, top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 the pole dash. Everybody else through the consolations. Looks like we're going to have a C main and a B main. All right, getting ready to go green here off turn number 4. All right, pace truck's off. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. Kevin Hanley, Cameron Merriman in the front 2, Trevor Royer in 3rd, Josh Stanky 4th, Ryan Martin, John Batista. Good battle here shaping up. We got 6. Josh Stanky's going to fall back to the 6th spot as he got tangled up with John Batista. Ryan Martin there going into turn number 3. No caution. Kevin Hanley, Cameron Merriman still out front, completing lap number 3. 5 laps to go. Trevor Royer still in 3rd. John Batista 4th. Ryan Martin in 5th. Four laps to go here in heat race number 1 for Kevin Hanley. Cameron Merriman all over him as they work down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go. See if Cameron Merriman has anything for Kevin Hanley. Gonna see 2 laps to go here off turn number 4. It's Kevin Hanley hanging on to that race lead. White flag going to be in the air here off turn number 4. Kevin Hanley, Cameron Merriman, Trevor Royer, John Batista, Ryan Martin. See if Merriman has anything for him here off turn number 4. Doesn't do it. Kevin Hanley will win heat race number 1. Cameron Merriman second, Trevor Royer, John Batista, Ryan Martin, and Josh Stinky rounding out the 6 cars in heat race number 1. All right, heat race number 2. Going to get onto the racetrack here. Going to have 7 cars, I believe. Wait, now one more? Waiting for one more. There he is. All right, starting on the pole. In the elbows up sim sport number 25. That is Richie Preston. In the second spot in the Sandbagger Sim Team, Greg Dahlman Racing number 5 from Tampa, Florida. That is Max Stambaugh. Starting third in the number 23. That is Jim Turner. Starting fourth in the PG Racing, Ted Brown's Quality Paint and Body Shop from Habstead, Indiana. That is Peyton Grease. Starting fifth in the 175, that is Anthony Lopresto. In the sixth spot in the team SKD, Scott King Designs. Number 16 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that is Scott King. And starting in seventh in the number 6, that is Jeremy Isabel. 7 cars, going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 to the pole dash. Dom has got the call for race number 2.
We will go green next time around as they make the truck will pull away as they up to better of Richie Preston to lead a flag to start heat race number 2. Max Stambaugh on the outside, your front row. Cars getting ready here for race number. Gonna time down pit road, green flag in the air. Preston on the throttle. He pulls away from Max Stambaugh down the front stretch into 1 and 2. Stambaugh will tuck into that second position. Turner in third. Grease getting challenged by Lopresto for 4th as they head into 3 and 4. Single file for your top 3 as they make their way around to complete lap number 1. Still Preston out front, followed by Stambaugh and Turner. They've pulled away by 4 or 5 cars over Lopresto there in 4th. Then it's Grease at 5th, Isabel and King the order. So running 1, 2, 3 files. They head down the backstretch into 3 and 4. 2 laps complete. They'll complete lap number 3 this time around. Richie Preston holding a tenth of a second gap. Stambaugh closed it just by a couple hundredths that time. We'll see if he has a challenge for Richie Preston out front. They're coming around this time. They'll be halfway through this heat race number 2. That time Preston expands the lead. And Jim Turner sitting on the back of Max Stambaugh. Top 3 pulling away from Lopresto in 4th. Then it's Grease in 5th, Isabel in 6th, and Scott King 2 laps down here already. Front 2 still Stambaugh and Preston. Stambaugh takes a look. Nothing there, but he's definitely closed the gap inside 2 tenths. Now inside of a tenth. Now to the inside door comes Max Stambaugh down the backstretch. Preston pulls away just a little bit. Inside line for Stambaugh, going to slide up. That's going to open the door for Preston, but Stambaugh going to hold on to the lead. White flag in the air. These two going to battle it out for the heat win. Here comes Stambaugh to the inside, down the backstretch. He'll go to the inside line, try to slide up in front of Preston. Will that allow Preston to come inside? No, Stambaugh takes the win. Preston in second. Turner going to be the third one to advance. Then Lepresto, Grease, Isabel, King, and Randolph heading to the LCQ, rounding out heat number 2.
Great finish there to heat race number 2. Going to get heat 3 onto the racetrack. Going to have 7 cars, it looks like. Wait, now one more. All right, starting on the pole. In the 257, that's going to be John Lepresto, starting in the second spot. In the Royal Simsport, Edge Racing Design. Number 21 from Moore, Oklahoma, that is Michael Meek. Starting in the third spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports. Tim Sims, number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting in the fourth spot in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, Baps Auto Supply, Wicked Cushion, number 15 from Farmington, Minnesota, that is Michael Sheridan. Starting in the fifth spot in the number 17, that is Chris Monroe. Starting in the sixth spot in the Dirt Racing Network Raven Graphics, number 14 from Glendale Heights, Illinois, that is Jeff Peterson. And starting in seventh in the green to Checker Racing, Ed Brown Trucking, number 49 from Tulare, California, that is Jeff Herrick. 7 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A-Main, top 2 the pole dash. Heat race number 3 of 5 here in race number 2 at the Volusia County Speedway. All right, pace truck about ready to hit pit road. Pace truck's off. Green flag in the air. John Lepresto on the inside. Michael Meek on the outside. Meek's going to take over the race lead. John Lepresto second. Ernie Williams in third. Front 3 pulling away. Couple cars back here. Sheridan way off the pace. Chris Monroe looks like he's taking it to pit road. He is done. Michael Meek, Ernie Williams, John Lepresto, the front 3. Jeff Herrick in 4th. Jeff Peterson in 5th. Michael Meek through turns 3 and 4. 5 laps to go here in heat race number 3. Ernie Williams in 2nd. John Lepresto in 3rd. Pretty much single file, the front 3. Jeff Herrick in 4th. 4 laps to go. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go. This time off turn number 4 from Michael Meek. Ernie Williams still in the second spot. John Lepresto third. Jeff Herrick, Jeff Peterson the top 5. Michael Sheridan running in 6th. 2 laps to go this time. Everybody pretty much single file, strung out. Michael Meek going to see the white flag this time. Down the back straightaway for the final time here in heat race number 3. Michael Meek will win heat race number 3. Ernie Williams second. John Lepresto third. Jeff Herrick 4th. Jeff Peterson will finish in 5th. And Michael Sheridan will come home in 6th. All right, going to get heat 4 onto the racetrack now. Looks like we're going to have 7 cars. Waiting for a couple more 2 grid. Still waiting on one more. Doesn't look like he's here. So we're going to go. Starting on the pole in the JZI Racing Photography number 24 from Fremont, Ohio. That is Alex Staudiger. Starting in the second spot in the HOH Motorsports, Schulte Motorsports, number 71 from Felton, Delaware. That is Curtis Merriman. Starting in third spot in the Bill Russell Ford, number 96 from Starksville, Mississippi. That is Matt Dixon. Starting fourth in the number 86 from Lebanon, Missouri. That is Alex Good. Starting fifth in the Casey's General Store, number 4 from Des Moines, Iowa. That is Jason Randolph. And starting in sixth in the 31, that is Brian Dorge. And Rylan Gray doesn't look like he is going to get out here. So 6 cars. 6 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Top 2 the pole dash. And on the call for Heat 4 will be down.
Mike, Staudinger, and Merriman. Just here to the green flag in race number 4. Pace truck will pull away this time out of turn number 4. Get ready to go green. Staudinger going to be our control car as we come out of turn 4. He'll look for the green flag in the air. There it is. Now on the pedal he goes. He'll pull away, heading down the front stretch into turn number 1. Inside, we got a battle between Merriman and Dixon as they head down the back stretch. Turn 3 and 4. Staudinger already a little bit of a comfortable lead, completing lap number 1. Merriman, Dixon, the running order. That's your top 3. Alex Good, Zach Randolph. George, your order. 6 cars here in this heat race. Running single file, looks like they got a car up ahead of them. That's Rylan Gray. He has joined the fray, but he's a little behind the pace. Joining a little late, that's who Alex Staudinger has up in front of him. Here comes a run to the inside by Curtis Merriman. Got a good run through 3 and 4. Could have made up a little bit of time, but not in touch to make a challenge on Alex Staudinger. Curtis Merriman is seeing rear view mirror full of Matt Dixon back there in third spot. Single file the order, running their way around as we have halfway through this heat race. Staudinger now running up on the back of Rylan Gray, looking to put him a lap down here in the heat race. Maybe another lap or 2 before Staudinger gets there. We have 5 laps now complete, 3 to go. Staudinger looking to the inside, just not enough room there yet for him to make the pass on Gray. Running order still staying the same. Merriman and Dixon, your top 3, then Good, Randolph, Dorge, and Gray. As Staudinger now gets around the lapper of Gray, makes his way down the backstretch into 3 and 4. This time around, he'll see the white flag in the air. Pretty calm heat race here in number 4. 1 lap left to go. It's a 4/10 of a second lead for the race leader, Alex Staudinger, making his way down the backstretch. Merriman will now work to the inside of Gray. He'll take a run into 3. Not enough, though. Alex Staudinger take the win. Curtis Merriman, Matt Dixon advance. Alex Good, Jason Randolph, Brian Dorge, and Rylan Gray will head to the LCQ. Get it set for our final heat race here tonight.
All right, Heat 5 coming onto the racetrack. 6 cars. Wait, now one more 2 grid. All right, looks like everybody is here. right, starting on the pole here for heat number 5. In the Kinza Racing Sim Team, Mosaic Valley Transportation, Wicked Cushion. Number 11 from Waverly, Nebraska, that is Cole Newhoffen. Starting in the second spot in the Team Steady, Wicked Cushion. 19 Design, number 57 from Maryborough, Queensland, Australia, that is Craig Dunn. Starting in the third spot in the number 13, that's Eric Wilkie. Starting fourth in the Miles Jansen Racing, D2 Race Designs, number 67 from Duluth, Minnesota, that is Miles Jansen. Starting fifth in the number 21, that is Thomas Kennedy. Starting sixth in the 13, that is Cody Kelly. 6 cars going 8 laps, top 3. To tonight's A main, top 2 the pole dash. Everybody else through the consolations. Final heat race of the night. Pace truck about ready to hit pit road. Pace truck's off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Little bit of contact between Craig Dunn and that is Eric Wilkie. They're coming off turn number 2. Cole Newhoffen still out front. Eric Wilkie will hang on to second. Miles Jansen looking to take over third. He will. Craig Dunn back to fourth. Miles Jansen looking to the inside is going to slide up Eric Wilkie. Looking back on the inside. Wilkie will take over second. Miles Jansen battles back on the inside. Cole Newhoffen still out front. Miles Jansen second. Eric Wilkie third. Craig Dunn in fourth. Thomas Kennedy, Cody Kelly, the top 6. Newhoffen pulling away by almost a full second now over Miles Jansen and Eric Wilkie. 4 laps to go here in heat race number 5. Craig Dunn in the 4th spot. Thomas Kennedy in 5th. Cody Kelly 6th. 3 laps to go for Cole Newhoffen. Miles Jansen in 2nd. Eric Wilkie still in 3rd. Newhoffen off turn number 4 to see 2 laps to go. Cole Newhoffen working through turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air this time. Everybody pretty much single file spread out here in heat race number 5. Miles Jansen, Eric Wilkie working into turns 3 and 4. Cole Newhoffen will win. Miles Jansen second, Eric Wilkie third, Craig Dunn fourth, Thomas Kennedy fifth, and Cody Kelly will finish in 6th. All right, Dom. 5 heat races down. Had some good ones, had some not so good ones, but now we're headed to the consolations.
Let's hope we have better action here. Us into.
All right. C-Main, I believe. C-Main onto the racetrack. Waiting for a couple more to grid. Looks like we're going to get ready to go here. Travis Oldfield not making the call. All right, starting on the pole, it's going to be Jason Randolph. On his outside will be Thomas Kennedy. Third will be Josh Stanky. Fourth will be Jeremy Isabel. Fifth will be Michael Sheridan. Sixth will be Brian Dorge. Seventh will be Cody Kelly. Eighth will be Travis Oldfield. Ninth will be Scott King. 10th will be Chris Monroe. And 11th will be Rylan Gray. 10 cars going 15 laps here in tonight's C-Main. Top 4 to the rear of the B. for all the action here in the C main. Dom will have the call for this one.
So one more lap around. Pace truck will pull off next time. Jason Randolph, your pole here in this just flag. When we come around one more time, we're going to go 15 laps around this Volusia racetrack. Like I said, top 4 will go to our B following this race. Backstretch getting set. Out of turn 4 this time. Green flag will be in the air. Off. We'll have foot on the pedal ready to go. Race truck pulls down and away. Green flag. Now in the air. Randolph catches him sleeping just a little bit. Gets a good stretch into the 1 and 2. He'll pull away, slide up the track just a little bit as they head down the backstretch into 1 and 2. Almost 3 wide as they come through down the front stretch. It's Randolph, Stanky, Kennedy, Sharon, Isabel, the top 5, the way they're running right now. Car into the outside wall, going to tumble. Couldn't see who that was. Caught it out of the corner of my eye, but it'll bring a caution out here in the C main after just 2 laps completed.
Thomas Kennedy went for a wild ride down the back straightaway. Back and see if we can watch this one. He was riding right behind Josh Stanky. Just got the outside fence all by himself. Went for a wild ride into turn number 3. And Thomas Kennedy, he did land on all 4s. Going to try to get to the rear of the field. See if he will be able to continue or if he's going to take it to pit road. Looks like he's going to take it to pit road. So his night's going to be over. Top 10 is Jason Randolph, Josh Stanky, Michael Sheridan, Jeremy Isabel, Brian Dorge, Chris Monroe, Cody Kelly, Travis Oldfield, and Rylan Gray and Scott King.
9 cars left on the racetrack now. 3 laps. Bucks make it 4 when we go for the restart. That'll give us about 11 laps to decide these final 4 transfer positions. Jeremy Isabel is that final car on the bubble right now. Brian Dorge following him. We're going to go another lap around the racetrack. Turn them green. That make sure race control has everything the way they like it. Turn them loose. Side this race. Jason Randolph out front. He got a good jump on the initial start of the race. We'll see how he does on this restart. Pace truck going to pull away. Randolph. Wait a little bit this time.
Green flag.
Thank you right there with him, though. He doesn't get as much of a jump down the front stretch. Jason Randolph, Josh Stanky, Michael Sheridan, your top 3. Jeremy Isabel still hanging on to that 4th place position. Coming around to complete lap number 6. That gives us 9 more laps left to go here in this C main. Still Jason Randolph out front. A little bit of a run down the backstretch for Stanky. He's going to look to the inside here in 3 and 4. Nothing to do, and Isabel holding on to that 4th place spot. But he's got a little pressure coming. Battle back there between Monroe and Dorge for that 5th and 6th spot. Front 3 starting to get together a little bit. Stanky on the push bar this time of Randolph as they come across the line. He'll look to the inside in 1 and 2. 8 laps in the books. Working on lap number 9. Sheridan going to get a run, try to close in on Stanky. These 3 have now got together, and they're going to battle it out for the top 3 spots. Back there in 4th still is Isabel. He's fallen off the front 3 a little bit, but hang on to that final transfer spot. Up front, it's Jason Randolph withholding the pressure right now as they're coming around to complete lap number 10. 5 laps left to go for your front 3. Now pressure coming for Isabel by Christopher Monroe. They're going to battle it out for 4th and 5th as well. If Randolph can hold off Stanky and Sheridan, they're nose to tails. They head into 1 and 2. Going to get pressure from both sides. Stanky to the high side. Sheridan looking to the inside. Randolph going to slide up in front of Stanky, allow Sheridan to go to the inside. They're 3 wide as they cross the line. Randolph still held onto it. Sheridan moves up to second. Stanky back to third. They're going to go 3 wide, now 2 wide as Randolph pulls away down the backstretch. This time when they come around, there'll be 2 to go, and it's now Sheridan to the front. Stanky and Randolph there battling it out. Stanky in the second spot, Randolph back to third. Sheridan going to get a run. Stanky into second. Now Stanky going to look to the inside of Sheridan as they come around this time. White flag will be in the air. Good 3-race battle up here at the front. Jeremy Isbell still hanging on to that 4th place position. We'll head into 3 and 4 one more time. See if Stanky has anything for Michael Sheridan. They'll come to the line. Sheridan will take the lead. Stanky second, Randolph third. Isabel will hang on for 4th. Monroe, George, Gray, King, Kelly, Kennedy rounding out the order there in that C main.
Great finish to tonight's C main. Going to get tonight's B main onto the racetrack. Waiting for a couple more to grid. Waiting for one more. Going to take the top 5 out of here. 12 cars gridded. Starting on the pole. Here in tonight's B main will be John Batista. Starting his outside will be Anthony Lopresto. Starting third will be Jeff Herrick. 4th will be Alex Good. 5th will be Craig Dunn. 6th will be Ryan Martin. 7th will be Peyton Grease. 8th will be Jeff Peterson. 9th will be Michael Sheridan. 10th will be Josh Stanky. 11th will be Jason Randolph. 12th, Jeremy Isabel. And that'll do it. 12 cars going 17 laps. Top 5 to the rear of tonight's A main. As soon as we finish up with the B main, we'll get the pole dash and then the 30-lap A main to finish out the night here tonight on the Dirt Racing Network. All right, pace truck about ready to hit pit road. Going 17 laps. All right, John Batista, Anthony Lopresto, green flag in the air. Good jump into turns 1 and 2 for John Batista. Anthony Lopresto second. Alex Good, Jeff Herrick. Good battle back here for 5th. Craig Dunn, Peyton Grease, Ryan Martin. Jeff Herrick's going to fall back, get into this battle. Sheridan working his way to the front in the 7th spot. Josh Stanky trying to come to the front as well in the 8th position. We got one going around. Caution on the racetrack. Alex Good stopped here in the opening there in turn number 4. A little sideways, went around, and then head first into the fence there in the opening in turn number 4. Waiting for the pace truck to pick up these guys. Top 10 is still... that's not correct. John Batista, Anthony Lopresto, Peyton Grease, Craig Dunn, Ryan Martin, Michael Sheridan, Josh Stanky, Jeff Herrick, Jason Randolph, and Jeremy Isabel, the top 10. Still have 11 cars running on the racetrack. Gonna have 13 laps to go. Lights out on the pace truck, going green next time. All right, pace truck about ready to hit pit road. Pace truck is off. Green flag. John Lopresto, good jump. John Batista, good jump. Anthony Lopresto, second. Peyton Grease, third. Craig Dunn, fourth. Ryan Martin, fifth. Craig Dunn on the bottom side of the racetrack, right up against that inside fence. Ryan Martin in the fifth spot. Michael Sheridan up to sixth. Josh Stanky in seventh. John Batista out front. Going to see 10 laps to go. Anthony Lopresto all over Batista for the race lead as they work down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Peyton Grease still lurking there in third. Craig Dunn fourth. Michael Sheridan up to fifth. Caution on the racetrack. Looks like Jeremy Isabel. Let's see what happened to Jeremy. Jeremy hard into the outside fence going into turn number 1. Went for a wild, wild ride. And his night is going to be over. Let's see if this works. Top 10 is going to be John Batista, Anthony Lopresto, Peyton Grease, Michael Sheridan, Craig Dunn, Ryan Martin, Josh Stanky, Jason Randolph, Jeff Peterson, and Jeff Herrick. The top 10. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series, powered by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. Mike and Dom here on the call for you. Race number 2 here at Volusia. Cameron Merriman won race number 1 at the Lernerville Speedway. Thursday night is the Dirt Slingers Jason Johnson Memorial Race. 8 p.m. Eastern Time for that one. Pre-race interview and a little chat with Bobby Johnson. She will be live here on the Dirt Racing Network. Roger and I will do a quick interview with her. She's going to be live, I believe, at the Jackson Motorplex for the Jackson Nationals this weekend. I believe they're racing on Thursday, so she's going to step away from the T-shirt trailer to come talk to us here on the Dirt Racing Network on Thursday night. So be here Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for all of that. Fun stuff going to happen on Thursday.
Green, green, green.
Pace truck's off. Green flag back in the air. 5 laps to go. John Batista, Anthony Lopresto, Peyton Grease, Michael Sheridan coming from the C main up into the 4th spot. Sheridan off turn number 4. 4 laps to go for John Batista. Craig Dunn in that 5th and final transfer spot. Ryan Martin in 6th. Josh Stanky in 7th. Batista is going to see 3 laps to go this time.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution on the racetrack one more time. Josh Stanky Gonna go back and watch this one. Craig Dunn came down, got into Josh Stanky hard into the inside fence, tumbled across the racetrack. Josh Stanky bringing out the caution that's going to end tonight's B main. Josh Stanky is done for the evening. Jeff Peterson also taking a 2-pit road. That is going to do it for tonight's B main. John Batista will pick up the win. Anthony Lopresto second. Peyton Grease third. Michael Sheridan fourth. And Craig Dunn will be the fifth and final transfer spot. These guys are going to go around one more time to complete the B main. Then we'll get tonight's pole dash onto the racetrack. These guys are going to finish tonight's B main here on the caution. All right. Pole dash going to come onto the racetrack as these guys clear. All right, Curtis Merriman, Richie Preston, Kevin Hanley, Alex Staudiger, Michael Meek, Cole Newhoffen, Miles Jansen, Ernie Williams, Max Stambaugh, and Cameron Merriman. Dom, do you want to take the call for this one?
You can take this one, Mike.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you being so generous.
Anytime.
All right. Full field in for invert. Going to go 8 laps. Going to set the first 5 rows of tonight's A main. Miles Jansen and Curtis Merriman on the front row. Ernie Williams and Richie Preston in row 2. Cameron Merriman and Cole Newhoffen, row 3. Alex Staudiger, Michael Meek, row 4. Max Stambaugh and Kevin Hanley, row 5. Going 8 laps. Green flag. Got one to the outside fence right off the bat. Looks like that is Michael Meek. He is gathered it back up. Curtis Merriman out front. Ernie Williams that is Miles Jansen out front. Ernie Williams in the second spot. Cameron Merriman in third. Curtis Merriman in fourth. Cole Newhoffen in fifth. Ernie Williams looking on. He was on the outside. Now he's going to look on the inside of Miles Jansen for the race lead. Cameron Merriman right there as well. Ernie's going to slide up. Ernie will take over the race lead. Cameron Merriman looking on the inside for second. Can't complete that pass. Miles Jansen going to hang on to the second spot. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go for Ernie Williams. Cameron Merriman in second. Miles Jansen in third. Cole Newhoffen fourth. Curtis Merriman in fifth. But back at the front of the field, it is Cameron Merriman, Ernie Williams. Going to see 2 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. Merriman dogged him back straight away. Into turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air this time. Excuse me, 2 to go from race control. I thought I was a lap ahead. Ernie Williams solidly in the second spot. Miles Jansen. Cole Newhoffen. Merriman. White flag. Down the back straightaway he goes. Cameron Merriman. Started on the pole for the first race. Going to start on the pole for race number 2. Cameron Merriman will win the pole dash here in race number 2. Ernie Williams in second. Miles Jansen in third. I believe Cole Newhoffen's going to finish in third. Miles Jansen fourth. Alex Stoudiger in fifth. Don't think race control is going to give these guys much of a warm-up session. Going to just advance right into tonight's A-Main. So, Dom, as we wait here, what do you think we're going to see in tonight's A-Main?
I don't know. Cameron Merriman looks pretty fast once again. I think he's going to be tough to beat, especially when he gets that number 1 starting position. It's going to be a tough job to try to go up there and get him.
We saw it in race number 1. He had a 5-second lead when he took the checkered flag. So see if he can go for the double here tonight. Appreciate everybody hanging with us here tonight on the Dirt Racing Network. Race control looking to get ready to advance. Guess we were waiting for somebody to use the restroom, I believe. I do have a commercial to run, so. Getting ready to go to the A-Main part of the server here. Going to get 20 cars grid here onto the racetrack. Waiting for a few more to grid. Waiting for one more now. There we go. Everybody gridded. 20 cars. They're going to take the iRacing green flag. Once they do that, race control will rearrange those first 5 rows and how they finish in tonight's pole dash. Got 3 laps to get that done, and once we get that third lap completed, we will cut them loose for 30 green flag only laps here tonight. Going to give you from 11th on back. Starting in the 11th spot will be Trevor Royer. Starting 12th will be Jim Turner. 13th will be John Lopresto. 14th will be Matt Dixon. 15th will be Eric Wilkie. 16th, John Batista. 17th, Anthony Lopresto. 18th, Peyton Grease. 19th, Michael Sheridan. And 20th will be Craig Dunn. Race control is going to rearrange the field after these guys take the green flag next time by.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, race control is going through, rearranging these first 5 rows. All right, on the pole will be Cameron Merriman, Ernie Williams on the front row. Miles Jansen and Cole Newhoffen in row 2. Curtis Merriman and Alex Staudiger, row 3. Max Stambaugh, Richie Preston, row 4. Michael Meek, Kevin Hanley, row 5. Trevor Royer, Jim Turner, row 6. John Lopresto, Matt Dixon, row 7. Eric Wilkie, John Batista, row 8. Anthony Lopresto, Peyton Grease, row 9. And Michael Sheridan and Craig Dunn, row 10. Going to go green next time by 30 laps to get it done. All right, Cameron Merriman, Ernie Williams. Green flag in the air. We are racing. Cameron Merriman pulling out to the early lead. Ernie Williams in the second spot. Cole Newhoffen, Miles Jansen, Alex Staudiger, the top 5. Cameron Merriman will lead lap number 1. 2 and 3 wide behind him. Alex Staudiger, Max Stambaugh, Miles Jansen, Michael Meek, Curtis Merriman, Richie Preston, Kevin Hanley back here. Cole Newhoffen wants to race lead, couldn't do it that time. Cameron Merriman pulling away. Newhoffen in second, Ernie Williams in third. Max Stambaugh, Alex Staudiger, the top 5 as they go through turns 1 and 2.
Cameron Merriman out front once again here in race number 2 event, trying to sweep the night, but he's got pressure from behind by Cole Newhoffen and Ernie Williams Jr. The only one that's not side by side right now, that's your race leader of Cameron Merriman as he makes his way down the backstretch here on lap number 8. There's single file in second and third now between Newhoffen and Williams. They've been going at it back and forth for about the last 5 laps. This time Newhoffen on the inside tries to slide up. Ernie Williams drives down the backstretch on that top line, able to hold on to that second spot. Then it's Max Stambaugh and Alex Staudiger, your top 5. And Michael Meek, Richie Preston, Trevor Royer, Kevin Hanley, and Curtis Merriman, your top 10. Lead is starting to expand for Cameron Merriman out front, 0.6 of a second as it stands now, coming to complete lap number 10. Got 23 laps left to go. Now 0.7 of a second plus for your race leader. He is starting to pull away. We'll see if Ernie Williams has anything for him. Good battle back there for third, fourth, fifth. Max Stambaugh now up into the 4th spot, starting your 5th. Michael Meek 6th. way down the back stretch. Ernie Williams pulling away just a little bit from Newhoff and find some pressure from Stanball as they make their way around. Stanball to the inside this time of Newhoffen. We'll see if he can make it work coming out of 2. He will. Newhoffen going to cross him over heading into 3. He'll stay in that 3rd spot as they come around to complete lap number 13 now in the books as they make their way into 1.
Cameron Merriman, half a second lead over Ernie Williams. Cole Newhoffen, Max Stanball, Alex Stoudiger, the top 5. Richie Preston, Michael Meek, Trevor Royer, Kevin Hanley, and John Batista, the top 10. Lead is expanding to 0.7 of a second now over Ernie Williams and Cole Newhoffen. Cameron Merriman looking to do the double here tonight with the Dirt Slingers on the Monday Night Thunder Series. One earlier tonight at the Lernerville Speedway, looking to go to victory lane here at Volusia. Closing in on 15 laps to go. Great racing behind them for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen, Max Stanball, Richie Preston. Stanball looking to the inside of Cole Newhoffen for the 3rd spot. Couldn't make that stick. Gonna regroup, try it one more time here as they come off turn number 4. Ernie Williams still in 2nd. Cole Newhoffen and looking to the inside. Can't make that pass. Closing in on 10 laps to go for Cameron Merriman. 1.3 seconds now over Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen, Max Stanball, and Richie Preston. Preston all over Stanball for that 4th spot. See if Preston can get alongside of him there off turn number 4. Can't do it. Max Stanball will hang on to 4th. Richie Preston 5th. Alex Stoudiger, Michael Meek side by side for the 6th spot. Stoudiger is going to hang on to that. Meek is in 7th. Kevin Hanley 8th. Trevor Royer, John Lepresto 9th and 10th. Michael Sheridan right there coming from the C main trying to get into the top 10. Cameron Merriman 1.8 seconds now over Ernie Williams as we're closing in on 10 laps to go. Richie Preston, Max Stanball side by side through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Side by side for the 4th spot is Cameron Merriman. Sees 10 laps to go as he works through turns 1 and 2.
Could the writing be on the wall for Cameron Merriman? His lead shrinking just a little bit, but he has pulled away here once again in the feature. It's Ernie Williams in 2nd, Cole Newhoffen in 3rd. Then it's a side-by-side battle between Stanball and Preston for that 4th and 5th spot. And as I say that, that lead for Cameron Merriman is now gone. Caution on the Speedway. We'll reset it, and we'll have about 8 laps to go to decide this feature.
Peyton Greaves was up riding on top of the wall, came down, came to a stop, and brings out the caution flag. They're on the back straightaway. Great racing there.
Yeah, great side-by-side action there between Stanball and Preston. They were going back and forth for quite a few laps.
Quite a few laps indeed. Good start to the race. First caution here of tonight's A-Main. Top 10 is Cameron Merriman, Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen, Richie Preston, Max Stanball, Michael Meek, Kevin Hanley, Michael Sheridan, Alex Stoudiger, and Trevor Royer.
At 22 laps before that caution came out. Like to see that long green flag run. Now if we get these last couple laps in, caution free, would be a great race.
Absolutely. Bedtime's closing in very quickly. All right, lights out on the pace truck, going green next time. Gonna have 8 laps to go. coming around. Get ready. Pace truck's about ready to hit pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Great jump by Cameron Merriman, going into turns 1 and 2. Ernie Williams in the second spot. Cole Newhoffen in third. Richie Preston, Max Stambaugh, the top 5. See if Ernie can hang with Cameron Merriman. Newhoffen still in third. Richie Preston right there, wants the third spot. Max Stambaugh in 5th. Cameron Merriman pulling away almost by a full second now over Ernie Williams. Cole Newhoffen in third. Richie Preston 4th. Michael Meek now up into 5th. Merriman off turn number 4. We'll see 5 laps to go this time as he goes through 1 and 2.
Cameron Merriman checking out here after the restart over a second lead over Ernie Williams. Battle for 3rd and 4th now. Richie Preston has drove his way up through the field. Now he's going to try to battle for that final transfer spot as we're closing in. 4 laps left to go. There's a host of cars back here for 3rd and 4th as Stambaugh is now side by side with Meek. 4 cars battling it out for that final 3rd spot as they make their way around with 3 laps left to go. And their way through the backstretch, the lead over 2 seconds now for Cameron Merriman. He's just got to keep that car straight and on a rail, and he'll take the sweep here tonight. Still up for debate who has that 3rd spot. Cole Newhoffen hanging on to that outside line. He'll pull away over Richie Preston for 3rd. Make their way around this time. Still Cameron Merriman out front. White flag in the air for your race leader.
Checkered flag. Cameron Merriman will win here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Ernie Williams 2nd. Cole Newhoffen will finish in 3rd. Richie Preston 4th. And Michael Meek will finish in 5th.
Oh, he pulled it off.
He did. Kind of had a good shot as soon as he won that pole dash. And starting on the pole for the A main, it was going to be a tall task for these guys to get to him. All right, going to get a quick word with these guys before we shut it down for the evening. All right, going to get Cole here. Cole, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Great run here tonight, top 3. And just didn't have anything there for the top 2. Talk about the night overall.
I haven't raced in a long time, actually. I just got my setup moved today, so I just testing and tuning. It turned out all right. I think I could have got Ernie if I was a little more patient on that final lap and threw it in 3 and 4 instead of 1 and 2. But Cameron has gone. I don't know what he's got going, but he's really good. But it was pretty good.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go for the night?
Thanks to my teammates at Ken's Racing Sim Team, my sponsors, New Zealand Transportation, Maverick Simulations, Forward Bite Apparel, Porker Tire, DRC Chassis, Profiled by Sanford, all the series sponsors. Shout out to Tim Nichols with his surgery. Hope he recovers quickly. And thanks to everyone for watching.
All right, man. Congrats on that 3rd place finish.
Thanks.
Cole Newhoffen, 3rd place. Going to get Ernie here in the channel. Ernie, got a copy?
Gotcha, Mike.
All right, man. Good run. Kept it in the 2nd spot all night. Just didn't have anything for Cameron here tonight. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Well, I watched him. I mean, it was adventurous for there. I thought I had something for him at first. It seemed like his car was a little bit rougher over the bumps. It seemed like I got over the bumps a little better than he did, so I figured sooner or later I might be able to catch him. But man, he's on rails right now, and can't do nothing but congratulate him and try to get him next time. But car felt good. I mean, everything like that. I could run it pretty much. I didn't try the bottom or anything, but I didn't really set my car up. But I could run the slider line pretty decent. I could run the cushion pretty decent. I felt like my car was good. We was probably just lacking just a little bit of speed somewhere somehow, and let him get out there, and it was pretty much sailing for him.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go for the night?
Absolutely. I'll give a shout out to Tim Nichols. I know he's recovering from knee replacement surgery here. So we'll give a shout out to him. I know he helps Dirt Racing Network a bunch, Roger and the DSRL drivers and all them guys. And just want to make sure he knows we appreciate all that he does for us, and can't wait to get him back and get pestering him again, man. We're gonna miss him here the next couple of days. We're gonna be cooped up in his house, so we ain't gonna be around the shop too much here, probably too long. So other than that, but guys at Black Diamond Motorsports, they put a lot of time and effort into everything, and hopefully we can be one position better next week.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place finish.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
Second place, Ernie Williams. Get Cam here in the channel. Cam, got a copy?
You do.
All right, man. Another dominating win. Not as big as the first one, but still came home with the win. Got the double here tonight, and just talk about what was there from the driver's seat.
Yeah, Volusia's a cool track, and I got slided up like mid-pack in the dash, and felt like I was able to put the car anywhere on that track, and ended up working my way to the front. And then starting on the pole on a pretty worn-out track, I figured I could run the top, help wear out the top, and the second half of the race, the bottom was still relatively clean, and I was able to go down there and rip some just really quick laps and kind of run away with it. So really happy with the performance. It was a good race. Wasn't too much going on in the rearview mirror there, but it was a lot of fun regardless.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Sure. Are you guys putting this on Dirt Racing Network? Tim Sims, Wicked Cushion, everybody makes the DSRL happen. It's great to get good competition come out here and run you for your money on any given night. So it's a good time. So thanks for putting it on.
All right, man. Congrats on the double here tonight, and talk to you again soon.
Thanks. Take care.
That is your race winner. Both race winners here tonight, Cameron Merriman. Dom, final thoughts before we sign off for the evening.
Well, Cameron Merriman definitely put on a show tonight. It's tough to win one race, let alone two. Just glad to see some good, clean racing the whole night. Not many cautions between both of our races. That always makes it for better racing, and I thought we saw some good competitive racing with that being said as well. So
it's going to do it for us here tonight on the Dirt Racing Network. We'll be back Thursday night with the Jason Johnson Memorial event, 8 p.m. Eastern time for that one. I believe we got about 43 cars entered for that. And a pre-race interview with Bobby Johnson. Roger and I will have that. So make sure you tune in Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time for the Dirt Slingers Jason Johnson Memorial event. And until then, on behalf of Roger Wagner, Jeff Peterson, Dom Santina, my name is Mike Pearson. Thank you for tuning in here tonight. And we will talk to you again Thursday night.